Hey, how's it going everybody? It's me, Scott. Welcome to One Last Hand. Welcome to the Anarchy. We are playing the Anarchy. It's a spiritual successor to Hadrian's Wall, I guess is the best way to think about it. If you don't know Hadrian's Wall, it's a draft and write game, roll and write game, flip and write game, whatever one you want to call it. It's a bit more in-depth than Hadrian's Wall, but it's maybe a little bit more succinct. It flows a little better, I think, is my view. There is a solo campaign in the game, and that is what we're going to start today as best we can. However, there's 20 chapters to this. I don't know if we're going to get through all of that. You're going to have to let me know in the comments whether you want to see more. If you want to go and check out how to play this game, on my Patreon there's a whole set of free videos of me learning to play this game. I will do my best to talk through it as we go. But let's get into the introduction, shall we? Just so I can tell you what the Anarchy is. I'm going to apologise in advance. My reading skills aren't great, and I definitely won't pronounce some of these names correctly. However, at the end of November 1135, Henry I became gravely ill. Although a physician had warned him about excessive consumption of lamprey, the love of his favourite dish had apparently felled the King of England. On December 1st, he passed away. In life, Henry was known as a ruthless and somewhat uncompromising man, but for a large part of his reign, England was relatively peaceful. The peace was now under threat. The king had died without leaving a male heir to take on the throne. Unfortunately, his only legitimate son had drowned 15 years earlier as a casualty of the White Ship disaster. However, Henry did have another child, a daughter named Matilda. She was married to Geoffrey Plantagenet, Count of Anjou, a young man 11 years her junior, who had lofty ambitions for Normandy. Before his untimely passing, the king, Geoffrey, and Matilda had not been on good terms, though apparently she was promised the throne. Enter Stephen de Blois, favourite nephew of Henry. Described as a resolute and audacious man, Stephen was reportedly liked by all. According to a number of the king's knights around Henry's bedside before his death, the king had changed his mind over his successor and named Stephen as the rightful heir. Taking his chance, Stephen travelled at speed to London to stake his claim for the throne. He was given the keys to the treasury of Winchester and the approval of the Archbishop of Canterbury. On December 22nd, 1135, Stephen was named the fourth Norman king of England. Most of the country was happy with their new king. However, there were some, including Matilda and Robert Fitzroy, 1st Earl of Gloucester, Matilda's half-brother, who were extremely displeased with his coronation. Note to the reader. You butchered the names. No. Note to the reader. All diary entries within each chapter are written from the perspective of Simon II de Senlis, Earl of Huntingdon, Northampton, a staunch and loyal ally to King Stephen. Chapter 1. December 22nd, 1135. All hail the king. England once again has a monarch king. King Stephen, first and favourite nephew of late Henry I, has taken up his rightful place upon the throne. His coronation at Westminster Abbey has been held on the most holiest of days, and not a moment too soon. Since King Henry's passing, it seems every man in the kingdom has sought to plunder the goods of others. The Normans have abandoned themselves to robbery and pillage, with greedy brigands rushing out of every nook ready for evil. It will take a strong hand to bring the country back from the brink of anarchy. I believe our new king is up to the task. So, this is the Anarchy. There's a lot going on. I've tried to get everything on one screen, but we will zoom in on a few things as we go. And again, I'll try and talk my way through some of it. We won't go into all of the detail, but hopefully, after watching a couple of rounds, it will make sense. Couple of setup steps. We have to set up the castles 1 to 5 on this board. These castles here are castles that we can go and attack. We're going to need to spend bread and various siege weapons to do such a thing, and we're going to have to go with an army of a certain strength. And when we turn up, if we go with that army and we have all the resources, we can gain the rewards above. So some bravery, 2 coins and a wood for this one, 3 bravery, a coin, a wood and a food, etc, etc. If we do not attack these castles during each round, so 1 at a time each round, we will suffer discontent, and that will stack. If we don't attack this castle, then this castle, then this castle, then this castle, all of that will stack on top of each other. So 1, then 2, then 3. So you can see we'll end up in a pretty bad way. we have this board here, which is, let's zoom in. This is our kind of our round track first of all, but also it's showing how we are being attacked. So not only are we attacking castles, we are being attacked. The first attack on the left is on our west wall and our southern wall, and it's attack of A. And then the second attack is on our west wall and is an attack of A as well. What does A mean? A is on this card here. So in our first round, A is 2. So we're going to get a west wall and a southern wall attack of 2, and then a second west wall attack of 2. So we need to get our wall up to a relatively high level to be able to deal with those. And we're going to get more attacks each time we go for a round. Next time we'll have one here and here and here and so on. You can also see there's a little eyeball here. That eyeball means we can see the attack, we can't see the attack. We can just see some information about it on the back of this card. So you can't see where it's coming, just what it's targeting. So that's that. Then we've got these two boards here. This is where we're going to be using our resources to strengthen our things. We could build defenses, we could get better resource production, we could recruit people from the market. These are our victory points. We're going to be scoring victory points based on this. This is our discontent right at the very bottom of this sheet. That's going to be negative points. And then we've got these things on the right hand side. These are kind of our leadership. So we've got governance, warcraft, worship and entertainment. We'll go into all of these when we can. And then we've got this section here, which is our little castle. We're going to be building walls and towers and gates, etc. The little pips on these indicate how strong our castle is in those areas. So each time we build something, we'll be doing that. How do we get started? First things first, we gain 1 serf and we remove some cards from the deck. I've already done that. These cards have been removed just as a setup step, so they're all gone. And 1 attack card that would be a trebuchet or a catapult has also gone. Then we have some more setup steps, or at least some victory requirements. Complete and construct all mint levels. So let's just talk that through. What that means is we're going to have to progress along this track. So you can see to build a mint here, we need a level 2 in governance, then we need a level 5 in governance, then we need a level 8 in governance. Equally, we're going to have to have built a small crane to be able to do this. Then we're going to have to use serfs to unlock these things. Once we've done that, we will have completed that victory objective. We can do that over the 5 rounds, so it's not the end of the world. Then we have 15 loyalty and 15 influence. So on this track, we need to get to 15 on the influence and loyalty. So we won't win unless we do that. Then we have to have less than 2 discontent. This is discontent. Every time we don't attack a castle or we get attacked and we can't defend it, we're going to gain discontent. We can get joy, which you can see over here, to counteract discontent. At the end of the game, we need a maximum of -2 discontent. And then finally, we have to get 60 victory points, which we'll get from these. We'll also get some from some cards as we go. If we get 70 victory points, we get the bonus goal, which is we get a reward for the next chapter, which will be 1 soldier and 1 silver to start with. Our starting benefit here is 1 serf. And that's that. We're going to go through this as we can. We'll see how we get on. I've just one caveat to all of this. I have got the easy wipe, the dry erase boards. So that's what you're looking at here. They don't come with that in the game, just so you're aware. Right, let's pick 2 cards. Our first card is a defender and our second card is a tactician. So defender means constructed walls. So we're likely to do that. We've got to do that from the get-go. Tactician is actually on this section of the board. If we get here, we can unlock tactics. And if we unlock tactics, we can then start putting them in here. And this is going to allow us to defend. So if we go and look at the top card that's attacking us, we could defend this. Instead of having a wall, we could defend it by throwing rocks at them. But in this instance, we're probably going to build a wall. So we'll take the constructed walls. This card I'm going to put over here. And then what we do is we gain the resources for what this card says. So 3 serfs. So 1, 2, 3 serfs. Plus we get 1 serf for the production on already here in our castle or in our realm. So we've got that. We've got no craftsmen, but we get 2 directly from here. We get 3 wood, which are these little wooden pieces. So that's those there. And we get 1 extra wood. We get 1 silver, 2 silver. 1 from here and 1 from here. We get 4 patrons. So that's these guys. We get 1, we've got that 1 coin. We get 1 food and we get 2 soldiers. And I think that's everything. I'm just going to check this because I've done it in a really weird order. 3, 4 serfs plus 1 to start. 2 craftsmen, 3 wood, plus 1 wood from here. 2 coins, 4 patrons, 1 food, and 2 soldiers. Perfect. The only resources we haven't seen are these guys here. These are knights. They're worth 2 strength, and this here, which is a muster token. By using this, you're going to be able to move people around the castle walls to give a little bit more defense in different places. We're going to take our defender card. We're going to tuck it under here to remind us of our objective here: constructed walls. Perfect. And we can get started. What does getting started mean? It means different things for different scenarios. But in this one, we know we have to focus on the mint, so getting some progress along that track could be really good. We know we've got to build some walls, and they're all level 2 walls that we need. So getting those out could be important as well. Let's start with a bit of building. No, let's start with a patron. So let's talk about how this works. We take our patron, and on this sheet here, you can see the cost of putting a line in a box. So 1 patron. We've spent that. We are going to cover up a coin, which means we get 1 coin back. Perfect. So we are now at level 1 of this. We need to be level 2 to be able to create this. So I'm going to spend another patron to move us along to level 2. We don't get a reward for that, but now I can build the small mint. So I'm going to spend 1 craftsman and 1 wood over here, which means we've now made it, but I need to spend 2 serfs, you can see by the yellow thing here, to build it. We get a silver production, so I can show you that over here. This little icon matches the one we've just covered up. We get a silver and we get an influence, so 1 silver coin, and the influence is over here on this track, and we can put our first line in there. Be nice to get another one because then we get another reward. And that's the concept of this game. Everything you do potentially rewards you with something else. A couple of other things I just want to talk about. If we want to go and attack this, we need some food and a ladder, and then we need an army strong enough to go and attack it. So I'm going to build, I'm going to use a craftsman and a wood. I'm also going to spend 2 coins. The first coin gets me a serf. The second coin allows me to build ladders. Then I'm going to spend my wood and my craftsman to build a ladder, and that is going to give me some might. So might is down here on this track. Another might will get us a patron. Okay, now we have ladders and we have bread. We do not have enough to go and attack this. We need 4. I'm going to spend 1 more patron, and that patron is going to go over here. That's going to get us 1 wood. Then I'm going to spend this bread that we've got, that we need to be able to go and attack that castle, to do a tournament. That gets me 1 knight. It also allows me to draw 2 of these cards. You'll see these cards. This guy looks a bit like Rhett from Rhett and Link on the back. But what we're doing is each one of the sections around here is really a little mini game. We're going to turn over 2 cards. So card number 1 is us. We are blocking the left and attacking down the middle. We're now going to turn over the opponent. He is attacking down the middle and blocking the right. We both hit each other, so we do it again. We are blocking in the middle and attacking on the right. He is blocking on the left, attacking on the left and blocking in the middle. It's another tie. Next one, blocking on the right and attacking down the middle. Blocking on the right, attacking down the left. We draw 3 games in a row, therefore I win. Obviously, if he'd have won halfway through that, I'd have lost. The benefit of winning that is I get 1 influence and 1 soldier. So I can tuck him here, and I can get an influence, which gets me another craftsman. Okay, now I need some bread, so I'm going to send 1 serf over here to get some, to get some bread. There we go. So we'll take that bread, and I'm going to tuck this bread up here. And I'm going to tuck my 4 strength army, so a knight is worth 2, and 2 soldiers are worth 1 each. That gives us 4. We've got the ladder, we've got the bread, we can attack this. So I'm going to remove all of these out of the way. And what that means is we gain 2 coins and 1 wood. And 2 bravery. 2 bravery is rewarded with a serf. And we put a little dot in here, you see this is left over from last time, to say that we have defeated 1 castle. I'm just going to flip this over to remind myself that I've done it. But that's that. Okay, so we could do with some craftsmen really, because we need some walls, right? How many walls do we need? We need at least 4, 5, well 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we also can't level up walls without having some bits and pieces. Let's spend a craftsman and some wood to go and build our first wall. So you can see that one is going to get us a patron, and we can put our first wall in. Let's go over here. Perfect. Now I can't level this up to 2 without building either side of it, so a little bit annoying there. Okay, so we've got 2 patrons. I'm going to spend a coin, and I'm going to go and get a craftsman, and I'm going to spend a wood and a craftsman to build another wall, I guess. This time we'll build this one here, but in this instance we don't get any other rewards for it, it's just that. Okay. Do I do it? I'm going to do one more. Another coin there, we'll do this one, and another wood going, and I'm going to build another wall. This one gets us a might, and a might gets us a patron. And we can build another wall, so let's get the other one. We don't need any more to defend, but let's put one here, because now I can potentially level this up to a 2, which will mean we can defend it, and we just need something else here. Okay, I've still got 3 patrons. What do I want to do with those? I think spending our serfs to get some food production would be good, because I need food to defend. So 2 serfs over here. That gets us a food and a food production for next time. And I'll put the food here. You'll notice that we also need food to defend in these attacks. So, patron. So I need to get to 5 to be able to build the next mint. Could do that. I wouldn't be able to actually build it yet, but I could start doing some stuff down here as well. In fact, I'm going to spend one... Am I going to spend 1 serf? I am going to spend another coin to go and get another craftsman. And I'm going to spend a craftsman and a wood. Am I going to do it now? Or do I build something else that's useful? Could get chapels. That will help us with these guys. I think I might do it. I'm going to spend... Do I do it? Because I have to spend wood, bread and a coin. But I'll be able to spend patrons to get knights, which will be really helpful. And I'll be able to get a patron production and a coin. I think I'm going to do it. So let's spend these over here, which will get us to craft this, which gets us an influence. Now I could spend patrons to get knights. Every time I get a knight, I'll turn over 2 cards. If I get unique symbols, I get the reward down here as well. And I'll show you what unique symbols are. These symbols right at the very top of these cards. So you couldn't see that, right at the top of these cards. Okay, so I've got no more wood. Oh, did I spend a patron here? I don't think I did. And did I get a coin? I don't think I did. So we should have done that. Okay, I do need to level up my wall 1 more. I'd really quite like to get more wood production, which means getting another serf from somewhere. And the only place I can really do that is here, and I've spent all of my options to do such a thing. I need 1 more defense to be able to, which I can get quite easily, because I can put people on walls. So you could come here and defend this wall. I could put another one on this wall and another one on this wall. They'll be able to defend it. Maybe building the small chapel wasn't the wisest move. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 1 serf down here doing Michaelmas. We only have to be level 1 to do it. We're going to turn over 2 cards. The first one is a 1. The second one is a 6. So we're looking to make a sum over here. So I'm going to put a 1 in this box, because if I can get another 1, we'll get this. And I'm going to put a 6 in this box. If we get 2 6s, we'll get some more resources. So that's that done. Okay, so I've still got 1 serf who could get me a wood potentially. I need a couple of soldiers really. Okay, I'm spending 1 patron over here to go into Warcraft. Reason we're going into Warcraft, at some point we're going to need these stables, so getting that built early might be useful. I can put you over here. If we don't get our defences up, we're going to be in serious trouble though, that's the problem. Got 1 more patron, 2 coins. I'm going to spend 1 coin getting a soldier, I think, over here for this wall. That should give us all of our defense. Not sure this is the... Oh, I don't need you here, right? I'm going to change that slightly. Don't really need you to do that. What I could do is spend... Get my coin back. Spend it on unlocking some of these things to begin with. I could spend the coin over here to start unlocking this. I think that seems like a wise idea. So we'll use 1 to unlock this, but I need a bread and a wood. Yeah, 2 more serfs would have been great. A patron starting our way along this line would be pretty good as well. Okay, I'm going to spend a coin to unlock ballistas, because we're going to need them to attack the next castle. I'm going to spend 1 serf. You know what? I'm going to spend 1 patron to go up here into this and get 1 loyalty. And I'm going to spend 1 serf. I'm going to spend 1 serf somewhere. I mean, probably over here, right? We've got the have we got the defense we need? No, we're being attacked twice. I'm going to spend 1 serf here. I did need that soldier to go here. Okay, that's us done. I'm not sure that was the greatest first turn, but we are done. We need to pay bread equal to our attack, which is 1. We're then going to resolve our attacks. We start from right to left, so this one first. This one is attacking from the left. It's an attack of 2. We can see that on this castle. We have a wall of 1 and 1 soldier, so we defend it. Then we are attacked on that side again for 2. And down here we have a wall of 1 soldier, so we defend that as well. These go back on top because we're going to give them a shuffle. This gets flipped over. When I attack this, did I get the bravery? Yes, I think so. So we flip this over, and now we get our rewards. We didn't have any skulls on any of the attack cards, so we don't get any bravery. However, we do get 1 loyalty for having a no undefended attacks, and we don't get any discontent because of that. We get 1 soldier, and that is 1 round done. Next we shuffle these cards back up, and we're actually going to get attacked an extra time, so let's just pick one of these. You'll do. Okay, north and west, and this time attacks are still 2. The first one, which is an attack, we can see this one. It's an attack on our moat, and it's going to be a strength of 2. We cannot see this one. It's attack on the walls. There'll be 1 really strong attack and 2 not so strong attacks, I think is how that works out. We don't know what angle it's coming from because we can't see that card. What we do know is at this level it could be it could be any of these. It could be any number at all. We've got this little card that helps us determine that. So we know it's an arrow attack because we can see that on the card. But then it's CBC or BDB. CBC is 1-2-1, and BDB is 2-3-2. So, and again, we don't know what side it's coming from. Just it's coming from 3 sides. So not great, really. Okay, next we take 2 cards. We have the Abbot or the Priest. Okay, that doesn't sound great. St. Valentine's Festival Fairs or Chapels. Let's do the Chapels because we've at least started that. We are going to get 3 serfs. We are going to get 3 craftsmen. We are going to get 2 wood. We then get 3 patrons and 2 silver. And then from our actual production, we get 1 more serf, 1 more material, 1 wood, 2 silver, 1 food. Could really done with that food production. I did get food production. Oh, I didn't put it down. We've got food production here. I just didn't put it in. Okay. I didn't put it anywhere else either. So 2 food. That makes me feel a little bit better because this was a food production. And then 2 soldiers. Okay. Now, if we want to go and attack this, we're going to need ballistas. So we need to spend 1 wood and 1 craftsman to go and build the ballistas. That gets us a might. And now we're in a place where we can go here. We just need strength of 4 to go and do it. We've currently got 3. I'm going to tuck this bread over here just for now, so we've got it over there. But okay, building some walls seems like it could be important, as is building a moat. Okay, let's start with a wall. 1 craftsman and 1 wood. That is going to get us a wall and a patron. And we know this is coming from this side again, so I'm going to up you to a 2. So now our attack on the left is sorted for now. Okay, now if I spent a food and a wood, I'd get a patron and patron production. But equally, I could just spend a patron to get a soldier. And that will allow me to go and attack those. Let's do that. I'm going to spend 1 patron to get 1 knight. Sorry, I said a soldier, I meant a knight. And we get to turn over 2 cards. So 1 and 2. And if we had... Is this unique symbols? I can't remember. Hold on. I think it's unique symbols. So I think we get a soldier here. But bear with me. Okay, so we are looking for unique symbols. So these top 2 symbols are unique. So we get a soldier. However, I also noticed that I wasn't at level 2 of this, and I should have been. So I'm going to put this in here because I should have been at level 2 to be able to do this. So that's that one done. We can now go up here. So that's 2, 3, 4, plus a bread, plus we've got our ballista. So that is enough to go and attack this. We get 1 coin, 1 wood, and 1 bread. And we can flip this over. We also get 3 bravery, 1, 2, 3, which is a soldier. I don't know how long I can keep the soldiers doing the defending over here, but we know we're getting attacked on the moat, so I'm going to spend 1 craftsman and 1 wood to build a moat. Oh no, I don't need to spend a craftsman and wood. I take it back, hold on. I'm going to spend 1 soldier, 2 soldiers, to build a nothing, and then a moat, and we get a wood. So the moat is a little die that goes in here. We now have a level 1 moat. Great. If I get 2 more soldiers, I can do the same thing again. I do need to work towards this. If I got a spy, I would be able to see what's going on. I think I might do it, because it's just money. We're at level 3. I'm going to spend 1 coin to get a spy. Oh no, I need to spend 2 coins. I'm going to do it anyway. 2 coins to get a spy. That gets us 1 influence. And we get to turn over this card so we can see where we're getting attacked from. Okay, we're getting a B from the north and then 2 1s from these sides. So I really need to upgrade this wall and this wall, to be fair. I need all of the walls. We could put you over here to deal with that, but okay. I also need a bread over here, so I'm going to put it here for now. Let's go and do 1 patron over here to get... This is a new symbol, the brew house, which is this little section down here. We're going to turn over 2 cards. The first one is a water, this little second box from the bottom. Second one is a frothy beer head, I guess. We're going to cover those up. If we get a row or a column on those sections, we will get a beer, which means we can increase the strength of one of our defenders. Okay, these should be here. Did I get bravery for defending? I'm at 5, I guess so. Right. What are we going to do now? So I need to build a wall over here. So I'm going to spend 1 craftsman and 1 wood to build another wall. And that wall has to go over in this section. Because I can't level these up without that. Okay. And we are defending this one and this one and this one. So we just need to level up this and the moat 1 more. So I'm going to spend another coin to get another soldier this time, I think. Now I'm going to hold off for that for now. I'm going to spend 2 serfs. No, I'm going to spend 1 serf down here to do Michaelmas again. So 2 cards. We get a 5 and we get a 5. Okay, that's not too bad. So I can put both of those in here, which gets us a 10, which means I can get 1 resource and 1 joy. So joy, I put a little X in this box down here. And then when we get a discontent, I circle it. It means we don't take that discontent. They equal each other out. Okay, so I've got 1 resource to take. Don't need bread, although I could go and do another tournament. Does a tournament help me much? I could get bread to put in here. Let's do that. I'm going to take a bread. I'm then going to spend a bread, a wood, and I've already spent the coin to get a patron production, and an influence. And an influence gets me another patron. Okay. I don't really need the bread down here. But if I got the bread, I could do another tournament. But then the knight is a bit of overkill, but it would be able to help us defend. I'm going to spend 1 coin to get a craftsman. That gives me a craftsman production. and a actual craftsman. We're going to spend a craftsman and a wood to up our protection. We're going to move you to a 2. So I think I'm just not defended from the moat now. No, was I was meant to cross this off, I think, right? That's another might. Okay, so just the moat. If I get a couple of soldiers, I can do the moat. That'll give me another wood as well. So, okay, I'm going to spend this to get a soldier. I'm then going to take 2 soldiers to up the moat, which gets me a wood and a moat. That's not a wood, that's a soldier. So there we go, we're at level 2 across the board. So I think apart from this one and this one, but I think I'm okay to defend now, so that's good. Let's just check. So the first one is 1, 1 and 2. I think we said B is 2. And then this one is 2 and 2. So I think we're defended now. The moat is also A, which is 2. Okay, so we're defending everything. That's great news. Okay, so what do we want to do next? I need a small crane. I could also start working towards the medium mint by spending patrons. I also need the stables for next time. Stables are really expensive. I'm going to spend a coin to get a craftsman, would you believe? I'm going to spend a craftsman and a wood I'm going to spend 2 patrons to get this, which is another level in influence. I've spent the craftsman and the wood to do this, which is another level in influence. And then I could spend these, but that gives me, I don't have to do these in order. So I think I'm going to spend 1 here to get the coin. Is there a way I can get some wood? Yes. I'd love another serf, if I'm honest. I do need the crane. So I'm going to spend 1 coin to do the small crane. I can't build it yet, unless I can find a craftsman and a wood from somewhere, which I don't think I'll be able to do. Oh, I didn't tuck my my victory card underneath here. There we go. Right. Don't really want to get a wood because it's a bit of a waste unless I can get a craftsman. And that means I need another coin. Can I get a coin from anywhere? Don't think so. Knight doesn't really help me. A bread I can do a tournament. I'll end up with 2 knights. 2 knights is overkill for anything. Although it would give me a serf to begin the next round with. I'd really like some wood production. I could unlock a tactic if I needed to. But it would be a complete guess as to which one I'm unlocking, really. There's nothing I can do to get to the next level of production before the end, from the looks of things, which is a bit of a pain. You know, we didn't take St. Valentine's because I could be doing something over here. I think I'm going to spend 1 because I know I've got to head towards that, so I'm going to put that in here. Next time I need the catapult as well, so it's a lot of production that we're going to need. I've got 2 serfs. I really want to put these into getting me a resource that I can't use. You know what? I think this is the only thing I can do, really. 2 serfs. Let's spend 1 here to get a wood. No, to get a bread. No, I don't want to do that. I need that bread. That bread's too important. 2 serfs. I can't do anything over here. Can't do anything up here. If I'd have built this, I'd have at least been able to do that. I think all I can do, I'm going to spend 1 here and I'm going to spend 1 here. So they don't give me any rewards, but they move me along the track. I think that's all I'm going to do. Okay, so we are going to focus on our attacks. We spend the bread. The first 2 attacks are from the north, we get attacked for 2. We have a wall of 2. From the west and the east, we get attacked for 1. We have walls of 2 and 1 there. So that one is defended. Then we have an attack of 1 on our moat, which is level 2, so we defend that one. And then finally, we get attacked for 2 up here and 2 here. We defend both of those. We are all good. So we get 2 loyalty. Okay, great. That is that done. We can flip this over and we can move our castle, our little tents along. And then we get to do some more shuffling. Okay, are we this one now? We must be, right? That one's face up, so we can see this one, which we can already. So that's some covers. That's not great. Then we have this one, which is our walls. Then we have this one, which is face up, which is our gate. None of those are fantastic for us. And this one's a bit of a rough one. That one is strength 4 on the gate. Are you having a laugh? And then we need to shuffle these as well. Our gate that is currently defense 0. Okay, and then next we have the 2 walls. We've got a level 1. These are all attacks of 3. Okay, and if we want to go here, we need a catapult and a horse, which we haven't built yet. Okay, what are we doing? We are a warrior, final bravery, or a scout, spies gained. I do have 1 spy, but I think final bravery is how we're going to go. They both give the same rewards, so let's go final bravery because we want to attack these castles. So scout, that goes over here. Oops, I need to know what we're getting. 4 patrons, no 4 serfs. 2, 3, 4. 3 craftsmen. Can't count. 1, 2, 3. 3 wood. No money or anything. 3 patrons. And then we get 1 more serf. 1 more craftsman, 1 wood, 2 silver, 2 food, and 2 knights. Right, so what do we need to do? We need a catapult and the rest of the horse. Let's put a bread here just to begin with. And we need strength of 5. So let's assume we spent a couple of serfs to go and get this horse for us. They are going to give us a bread and a knight. Okay, so almost strong enough to go and attack. We need a catapult, so we need to spend a coin, and we need to spend 1 of each of these. Oh, I also need the crane, so I need to spend another craftsman and another wood to get the crane, which gets me a serf, and then another wood, oh my god, to get a might, which gets us a craftsman back. Okay, that was expensive, but now we've got a catapult, so I just need another soldier. Let's send a patron here. Oh, I need level 4 in this. Let's not do that. Ugh. Where do I get a knight from? I want the mint, so we're not at level 5 yet. So let's spend 1 patron here to go and get this, which will give us a serf and a serf production. Okay, we're flying along. I'm going to spend 3 serfs to go and finally get our wood production, which gets us 2 wood. Okay, good. I'm going to spend a craftsman and a wood over here to unlock this. I'm going to spend 2 serfs, I guess. Let's hold off for now, just in case. So I've got the horse, I've got the catapult. I just need some extra strength. Okay, let's hold off on doing that for now. Let's have a think about what we're being attacked by. I need covers, so that's tactics. So I'm going to spend 1 patron over here. The only way you can defend catapults is by a cover. So we're going to spend 1 patron over here to unlock a tactic, and that tactic is going to be covers. We get a soldier, but I need to spend wood, and we said this could be, so we don't know, right? It could be, is that not on here? Oh, we know it. So this is a level 2 attack. Okay, that's not the end of the world. I'm going to spend 1 wood to get 1 more cover, so we can definitely defend this one. This one, we've got no idea. It's arrows, so it could be CBC, which is 222, which would be somewhat okay to an extent, or BDB, which is 232. So I do need to upgrade my walls. I'm going to do 1 of them right now. So 1 wood, 1 craftsman gives us a wall and a patron, and I guess we up this one. These need to be 3s. And we need something for the gate. Okay, gate will give us a patron at least. Now, we went and attacked this castle, right? No, we haven't done it yet. Do we do it now? Let's do it now. So we're spending our 5 army and our bread. That gets us 3 bravery, which is a serf, and 1 might, which is nothing, and 1 bread and 1 wood. Okay, so now I can put this bread over here just to give us a bit of, if we want to attack all of these or defend all of these. I've got enough to build 1 thing. How do I defend the gate? The gate is being attacked for 4. I don't defend the gate, right? Problem is that gate gives us 1 bravery if we were to stand up to it. But I don't see how I do. Still need to upgrade this wall in case we're being attacked from there. Okay, so next time I'm going to need to have the battering ram, which is the same thing as before. I also need to get to the large mint, which is level 8, so that's 2 more serfs. It would give us a knight, which would help with the defense. So let's do that. I'm going to spend these 2 patrons over here to get a wood and a knight. So that's you, and I can put you over there to help defend something. Okay, let's spend 1 craftsman and 1 wood. Do I go for what I know I have to defend, which is the gate? And just accept that the walls are a little bit, because I could get the gate to 2 and put the knight there, which would give us some defense. Okay, let's build the gate. What do we do with the gate? Over here. So that's you. Let's spend a coin. Let's get another craftsman and do the same thing again. I'm going to build another gate. That gives us a might, and we bump this up to a 2. Okay. Let's spend 1 of you to get a knight soldier production and a soldier. So I can put the knight on the front attack here. I can put you on one of these defending as well. I've got 2 serfs. Is there anything I could get another wood, but I can't do anything with that. Can't send you over here because I haven't upgraded any of these things. Can't do anything else with you over here. And really it's just sending you to these places. I could spend 1 of you to go over here and get bread. I'm then going to spend that bread because we're at level 2 to do this, which gives me another knight, and we get to turn over 2 cards. We have attack to the right and defend, and attack in the middle. We win a tournament, finally. Holy moly. Okay, so that gets us another influence, which gets us a craftsman. That doesn't help me at all, and a soldier, which does help me. Again, I don't know what ones to defend is the problem. Now I've got 1 serf left. I think we're going to head up this way. Don't think there's anything else I can do with you. Let's tuck you over here. I think that's us. Let's just have a think about these defenses. We're defending the covers, that's fine. This one we know is going to be either a 2-3-2, and we don't know where it's coming from, or it could be a 2-2-2. In which case we defend it. I'm assuming it's coming right up the gullet here, but it could be coming from that side. I think that's all I can do. I can't do any more with it. Let's take away this bread. Okay, starting with this one, we have an attack on the covers. This is an attack of C, which is 2. We are going to spend our 2 covers, and we defend this attack. Here we go. This one is... oh, it's perfect. So B... coming straight up the middle, they attack, we lose our soldier, but that is stopping that one. And then the C is a 2 and a 2, we block both of those, so we stop that one. The next one is the gate. So we've got a gate of 2, plus our soldier of 2. E is 4, so we defend that one and we get a bravery. And then finally, these are both being attacked for 3. We've got a soldier here and a knight here. We lay you down, because you've got 2 strength. And we defend this one as well. We then can trade these in because they're worth... oh no, hold on, I would have spent you for the gate attack, right? So we don't get anything extra for that, but we do defend all of these, which again is... how many do we have? 4. Is 2 influence. Is it influence or loyalty? Loyalty. 1, 2. That gets us a serf. Beautiful. We can flip this over. And we can flip this over and we can move our little tents along. Now we need a battering ram, but let's hope these defense cards are kind to us. It's great if you get the ones where you've already got some things out, but... okay, we have the 2 walls again. This time they're attacks of 3, so I need to get this up to a 3 and that one up to a 3. Already feels unlikely. Okay, next we have this one, which is attacking the front wall for 4. Okay, good. Next one is face down, but it's towers. That really sucks at this stage. That could be A and B, which is 3 and 3, or B and C, which is 3 and 2. Okay, great. Next one is face up. So that's the gate. That's not too bad. That's a D, so that's 4. So we need more gate defense. And we're doing the next one as well, which is face down, and that's towers again. Okay. A lot of defences we need. Great. Okay. You need to be tucked under here. And then we get 2 cards. We have a captain and we have foreman. Complete quarry and forest farms or muster tokens. I don't have any muster tokens and I don't plan on getting many of them. So we'll go with this. We get 2 serfs. We get 3 craftsmen. We get 4 wood. I didn't actually build the thing to help us, the mint. It's not great news. Okay, 3 of those and 1 coin. So we can tuck you under here. And then we get 2 serfs, 1 craftsman, 2 materials, 1 patron, that's nice, 2 food, 2 soldiers. Did I get a night production? Don't know if I got a night production. Where would I have got night production from? I think I made that up. I don't think I got a night production. I'm not sure why it's... Did I take one of those last time? I don't think I've done anything that... This is patron, right? Not night. So I don't think I've done anything that would have given us night production. Pretty sure I haven't, in fact. So, okay. So if we want to attack this, we need two bread. We need a battering ram, which is going to be 2 wood and 1 patron, 1 craftsman. Let's just do it, just to get it underway. So I also need to spend a coin to get such a thing. That's going to give me a might, which gets me a patron. All these patrons we've got. Love that. Okay. Well, let's spend 1 patron over here to get another influence. Let's have a look at the mint over here. So I need 2 serfs. So let's do that. 2 serfs. Over here will get us nothing, and then a coin production, a coin and another influence. Beautiful. Let's spend our last, another one in here to get this last one, which gets us a craftsman. I'm going to need this stable. I also need to build this next one. I'm going to spend these now just so I don't end up in a really crappy position later. So we've got that ready to go. I could do it just to get a production, but I'm not sure it's critical right now. We've got everything we need apart from the army to go up here. We need a strength of 5 again. Okay, I'm going to spend 2 patrons over here. 1, 2, that gets us a loyalty. Then I'm going to spend 1 more patron. It's all of our patrons over here to get a knight. Not sure this was wise. Then I turn over 2 cards. We're looking for unique things, a horseshoe and a horseshoe. We don't get it. So we don't get the rewards for that, unfortunately. Now we've got a strength of 4. We still need another soldier from somewhere. I could spend a coin to get 2. I'm going to do it because we're going to get a coin back. So that gets us 2 soldiers. That gives us a strength of 5, 6. So we'll spend these 5 and these 2 to go and attack this castle. Okay, that gets us 4 bravery. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 1 away from another serf. That also gets us 1 might. Okay, and it gets us a coin and a bread. Okay, so the bread has to go up here. We need another 3 bread from somewhere. Don't know where that's coming from. Okay. Okay, we need some towers. How the hell am I going to defend these towers? We don't know how much they're going to be, but they could be. What did I say they could be? They could be A and B is 3 or 3, or B and C, which is 3 and 3. Hold on, 3 and 2. So I'd need I need 4 towers essentially, and 2 of them need to be level 2s. I also need to up the gate, which is going to be an attack of 4. I am screwed this time round, I think. Oh man. Well, let's start on the defences, right? Let's spend a wood and a craftsman on the gate. On the gate, on the wall. On the wall. Wall doesn't give me anything, really. On the gate to begin with. So you and you. You get as a patron. And you go up to 3, which still isn't enough to stop it, but it's a step in the right direction. Don't know how I'm going to get food, so I'm going to spend, before I think about it too much, I'm going to spend this to get worship up 1 and give us a bread. Still need 2 more. I've got 3 serfs, that will give me 1, 2, and another bread production. So let's definitely spend those, and I'm still one short. Where do I get another bread from? If I can get another serf, I can by doing this. But even then, I don't think I can defend these. I don't know why I'm trying so hard to get the stuff. I'm not sure I can defend them. I could spend wood on getting tactics, I guess. If I hadn't spent that patron. Okay, let's do you and you to get... Do we get one? Is there any point in getting the towers? Because I'm just going to get my arse kicked. Okay, going to do a tower. So it gets us one tower, which I guess we'll put here. I don't know if it really makes too much difference, since we don't know where we're getting attacked from. And it gave us one patron. Okay, I'm going to spend one... I'm going to spend one coin over here to get... I can't get a patron. To get a serf down here. Okay, so then I'm going to spend my 2 serfs over here to do nothing, and then to get a coin, an influence, which gets me a patron, and a silver production. That's all of the mints done, so at least we can survive on that front. Okay, what are we going to do about defences? What are we going to do about defences? If I can get the gate up one, I can defend that one at least. The towers we're screwed on, I think. I still need a bread. Where am I getting a bread from? Down here. It's the only place I can get a bread from, I think. Okay, so you're going here, you're getting a bread and a loyalty, which gets us another soldier and a bread, which we can tuck up here again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to defend these, so it might just be pointless. Craftsman and a wood. Just keep hold of these just for a second. Just got to work my way through this. So the first card, we know they're going to be attacks of 3, so I can't defend here or here. I'd have to increase you by 1. So a wall would give me another might, which gets me closer to a craftsman. A tower would give me just a tower. The second one is an attack of E, which is 4 from this angle. So I can't defend that either at this moment in time. So I think I have to up this wall. I'd love for it to have gone that way, but I think I have to up this wall. This wall gives me a wall and a might. Okay, so that's you spent. Now I've got 1 patron. I get no rewards from patrons. I am so screwed. Why did I spend all of that food, get all of that food, when I can't defend the things? I think all I can do is spend that coin to get soldiers, and then spend the patron down here in the hope that I get a wheat and a hops, so I can add strength to one of these soldiers. I think that's all I can do. If I had another patron, I'd be able to get another knight, but I do not, and I can't get one because I've only got 1 coin. Okay, patron comes down here and goes to the brew house. I would do the same if we were in this much trouble. Right, we've got water, that does not help me, and we've got hops. Great, that is not what we needed. Okay, 1 coin going to get us 2 soldiers. So we've got 5 soldiers trying to defend this, so I need 1 on the gate to defend that one. The towers I'm screwed on, right? So let's ignore the towers. This wall needs to be a 4, so let's put 2 down here. And even then, this wall still needs to be a 3, which I can't... Oh, I can do. You go there and you go there. I think I can defend all of them except the towers one. I think. Okay, let's work our way through it then. So, bad news, but bread goes away. So this first one is an attack of B on these towers, which is 3. We have no towers there. So this one is irrelevant. We lose. Then we've got the gate, which is attack of 4, I think we said. D is 4. We use our 1 soldier and our strength 3 gate to defend this one. Next we have this one. Oh good, another strong one. This was a 3 and a 3. I can't defend either of those, so we don't do that one. Then we get this one, which was a defense of 4, which we've got 2 plus these 2 to deal with that. And then we've got this one, which is an attack of 3 this way, so you deal with that one. An attack of 3 this way, and you deal with that one. So we defend this one. So how do we do this again? Undefended loyalty. So we undefended attacks, minimum of 0. Gain loyalty. So we undefended 2. We didn't defend 2. This is a level of 3, right? Is this the one we were doing? Yeah. This was a 3. So we get 1 loyalty, but we get 2 discontent. So I've got 1 discontent at the end of that, I think. I think that's right. Okay. That was rough. We also need to turn you over and flip you over. Our castle's in a bit of a sorry state. I don't think our points are much better. I've somehow got to get to 15 with all of these. We're quite a way away. Loyalty and influence are not where they need to be. Okay. Don't know if we're getting through the first round. Right, here we go. We need to shuffle you as well. Take one of these. What have we got? Okay, we have the same walls again. This one is an attack of 4. Oh, God. Okay. We have the Moat, which is an attack of 5. The Moat is currently 2. We have towers. Oh, God. We have 3 walls. B, D, and E, and B. So that's 3, 3, and 4. Okay, and then the next one is the gate, which we might be okay on. The gate with a battering ram is D or E, which is 5 or 4. Okay, and then the last one is 3 walls, again CBC, which is 3, 3, 3. Okay, we can do this. I know we can do this, right? We have excavator constructed moats, or we have filled Lammas flags. We're not going to do that. Just so you're aware, that's these bits at the bottom. We haven't done any of those. Let's take the excavator. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4 patrons, 9 serfs, 3 craftsmen, 3 wood, and 3 patrons. Okay, you can go under here. Okay, and then we get 2 serfs, 1 craftsman. It's not ideal, we really should have upped that by now. 2 wood, a patron, 4 silver, 3 food, and 2 soldiers. What the heck are we going to do here then? So we've done what we need to from that. We need influence and loyalty, which I'm nowhere near getting. There's not really many places where I can get it. I don't see how I'm going to get 6 loyalty from anywhere, unless I defend all those attacks, which I can't see me doing. I could ignore this. So I'd need a white horse, which is 3 patrons just to get to it, then a construction, then then 3 serfs. I mean, it's still doable, but it's a lot of resources just to get there. He's going to give us 2 wood. We've got a load of wood. It's not necessarily the wood that's the problem. And I need the catapult, which is the large crane, and then the trebuchet, which is all of my stuff to do it. Maybe we don't attack the castle. Maybe we focus on defense. What do I need to focus on defense? I need a 5 moat, okay, which I can't get to because it's behind the crane. So let's do the crane. We're going to spend 1 coin. We're going to spend a craftsman and a wood to get the crane. That gets us a serf. Beautiful. Okay, now I can go past this line. So I'm ignoring the attack. So let's do 2 soldiers here. 1 gives us a wood, a moat, and a might. Might gives us a craftsman. Wood, and we up the moat to a 3. Okay, getting closer. Spend 2 more serfs to get a moat and a wood. That gets us to 4. Right. Okay, what are we going to defend then? So I'm 1 away from being good on the moat. The next thing is the gate, and we said the gate could be D, which is 4, E, which could be 5. So I need to up the gate by 2. Upping the gate by 2 gives me a might and then a patron. So shall we do it? Let's just do it. So you 2, and it's the towers that are the real problem. So that means we get you and you, which is a might, and you, which is a patron. So that gets you to a 5. Okay, so that one is defended. This one is almost defended. Almost is good enough, right? The towers, what the hell do I do about the towers? The tower attack, it's the fact that they're attacking everything. The tower attack is What did I say it could be? It's a treble, it's a ballista, it's B and C or A and B. It's 4 and 3 or 3 and 3. And I currently have 1. I can't get anywhere near defending those. That's the problem. Maybe I should go for joy, because at least joy can wipe out discontent. I'm going to get 1 discontent from this, I think. Is that how it works? I can't remember. 1, maybe let's assume 1 from this, and then lots from not being able to defend attacks. Also need influence from somewhere. Right, let's spend 3 of these to get a coin, a brew house, so we get a water again, and a hops, not what we needed. That sucks. Okay, good. So that's those 2, and then a craftsman. That's those 3, sorry. There's a craftsman. Okay, let's spend a bread and a coin to go and do this, since we're ignoring that castle. So we get 1 bravery, which is a serf. We get 1 knight, which can help us defend. And we get 2 cards. This would be good. It's a shield and a thing. How many am I turning over? Didn't look. 2. Okay. Oh yeah, it's this one. No, so we didn't need that. We needed... What do we need? Oh, this is the joust, right? So we get blocked. They defend it. God damn it. I wonder if those cards are the other way around. Right, so we don't get those things. That's not good. I'm going to spend 1 more patron to go here and get us a loyalty, because I desperately need them. We're still 5 away, and then we get 2 more brew houses, so we might get an extra strength from that. Okay, we have a water and a hops. Not what we needed. Okay, brilliant. This sucks. Okay. Stupid game. Right, I've got one patron left. Could spend a coin to get another knight and another patron, which would allow us to do another one of these, get a serf, get a brew house. We're surely going to be able to complete one of them. We can go and do another thing as well. Let's do that, a bread and a U. Is there any way I can go and do this? I'd need to spend 2 of these. Thing is, it's too risky, I think. Let's spend a bread and a coin. I think that's the last cheap one, right? Yeah. We get another bravery, which is 1 away from an influence. We get another knight, and we get 2 cards. Here we go. It's a water, and oh my god. How did I get all of those things and none of them help me? And another surf production. This is useless. Okay, thanks for that game. Appreciate it. Oh, hold on. No, I was doing the wrong thing, right? I've got to do the tournament. I did those. I'm now doing the tournament, right? I spent the things. I just didn't do it. Oh no, should I be doing this? Oh, I turned over the wrong thing. No, I should be doing both, right? Because I marked that one off. I lost the tournament. I think that's right. Okay. I've got a load of serfs, which I can do in getting soldiers and moats. So let's do 1 more moat with 2 serfs. So you and you gets us another wood. That puts our moat up to 5, which is enough to defend the moat situation. Okay, I'm going to push these up and turn them sideways so we know we dealt with them. The first one is a wall, right? We need walls of B and C, 3s. We need walls of 3s. I've only got walls of 2. So upgrading the walls feels like it's going to be important. It's also going to give us points and patrons. So let's do 2 walls and 2 walls, craftsman and two things. So that's 1 wall and a patron. Okay, what walls are we doing? So we know you're going to be a 3 attack, so let's up you. And we know you're going to be a 3 attack and a 3 attack. You're going to be a 4 attack, so let's up you. Is that right? That's probably not the right way of doing it. I think up you, because that one is going to defend itself. This one isn't. This one isn't. I need soldiers on both of these. Okay. You are a D, which is a 4, so I need to up you again, which I can't unless I up you. But then I could get a soldier to put on this wall, which would deal with that. It's the towers that are the problem. How else can I defend towers? We know that this could be a 5 attack. I could get another tactic and then just spend wood to get... How do I defend it? Do I defend it? No. That's spears. Bolts. So I could then get like 3 bolts at the moment, but that would leave me without building anything else. Okay, I could get another wood from over here. That might be useful. Again, I'm struggling for the bravery is the other issue. I need the loyalty. Okay, let's construct one more wall before we do anything else. Let's do that. It's going to give us a might and a wall. What wall are we going to go for? I guess we up you to 3. That's the wrong way. Okay, I'm going to take these off for now. I still haven't defended any of these wall attacks, I don't think. 3, 3, this needs to be a 4. So this needs to be a 4 and this needs to be a 4. So I can put you here, which will get us to a 4. Although I need 2 of you here, or a soldier here as well, because we're being attacked on that wall twice. And I've still got the problem with the towers. This sucks. So bad. Right, 2 serfs. 1 serf for now to get wood. We're going to spend 1 patron to unlock a tactic. Just going to retcon that just for a second. Get my, what did I put in there to get that? Patron, right? Oh no, I used a knight. Right, I didn't mean to. Right, okay, so let's just retcon that for a second. So I'm going to spend 1 coin to get a spy. I need to spend 2 coins to get a damn spy. You suck. You suck. That would have helped me understand what we're being attacked from on the towers, but we know it's going to be hefty anyway. I mean, I could just start putting things into towers, but I don't think it's going to help me. And we know they're opposite sides. I could get 2 craftsmen. I'm going to spend my 2 patrons over here to get a craftsman. I'm going to spend a craftsman and a wood to up this to a 3. I'm going to spend a food and 2 coins. This is silly. Food and 2 coins to go and do another tournament. I get a bravery, which gives us an influence, a loyalty, which gets us a serf. Too many serfs, I don't know what to do with them. I get a influence and I get a knight. Problem is I still don't know where I'm being attacked from. And then I draw 2 cards to the thing, right? Okay, he attacks us and blocks, and we block him, and we attack him and we kill him. Hurrah! We get a might, which is a patron. We get a soldier, and we get a joy, which is huge. So we're back down to 0 discontent. We know we're getting 1 from up there. So, okay, we've got a load of serfs still. Got 3 knights. The problem is these towers. I've got no coins. How do I get craftsmen? How do I get craftsmen with 1 patron? Does anyone know? 1 patron. How do I get craftsmen? Don't think I do. Okay, I'm going to spend 1 to get a tactic, a patron. That tactic is going to be the bolts. That gets me a soldier. I am then going to spend 2 wood to get 2 bolts. I'm up to 3. I need 2 more. So I need 2 wood from somewhere. I'm going to spend 4 serfs. 1, 2. So wood production. Woo! 3 and 4 to get 2 more wood. I'm going to immediately spend those to get some bolts. So I'm up to 5 bolts. So I think I can defend this. So it just leaves us the walls, and I think I'm okay for the walls. Let's have a look. We're being attacked for 4 on this one, so I can put you here. We're being attacked for 3 on this one, which we can defend. We're being attacked for 3 on this one, which we can defend, and 3 on this one that we can defend. So that's you done. Okay. Then we're being attacked for 4 over here, so I can put you here. We're being attacked for 3 here and 3 here, so I can put you here. We're being attacked for 4 here, so I can put you here, and 4 here, so I can put you here. I've got an extra knight that I don't need. Okay, so I'm going to take you off here. Is that okay? I think that's okay, and I'm going to get you to build a moat, and I'm going to spend you to build a moat as well. That gives us a wood, a moat, and a might. A wood and a moat goes up to 6, but that's completed the moat section at least. I'm still loads of loyalty away. I'm going to get 4 if I defend these, but that's it. How do I get another might with 1 piece of wood? Oh no. Oh no. 1 piece of wood. I just need a moat. No, a might. No, an influence. No, let's try that again. A loyalty. I can't do the influence either. I'm screwed. 1 wood. I guess we put you in bolts, right? I can't do anything else with you. tuck you over here. I think this is correct. I mean, ultimately, I think we've lost, so let's not worry too much about it. Let's grab up our attacks and deal with these one at a time. Right, so attacking from the north is a C. That is 3. We've defended it. Attacking from B is the west is a 3, so we've defended it. Attacking from here is a 3, so we have defended it, because it's a C, right? So all of those are defended. Next, we have attacking the gate for 4, we have a 5, we have defended it. Next, we have attacking this wall for 3, we have defended it. This wall for 3, we have defended it. This wall for 4, and we spend our knight to defend it. That gives us 1 bravery, which gets us 1 might. Okay. Next we have the towers. So we are being attacked for B, which is 3. Oh no. Hold on, do I use these as 1 defense, or do I have to, I think I have to use them for all of them? What, how does this work? Hold on a second. How does this work? Tactics. Only defense against this is covers, but the player know that there was coming. They fill in all 4 prepared tactics to fully defend. So what does that card look like? Where's that? A. And A is 4. Oh no. So I've got to defend both of these from here. So this one, we defend 1 and then is 3. So I fill in 2, right? I think we might be all right, because we've got 1 tower. This one's a C. We've got 4, so we do 3 of these. We defend this one as well. The last card is this one here. Is a moat attack of 5. We've got a moat of 6. That gives us 1 more bravery, which gets us a soldier. Woo! Woo! So you're gone, right? You're a goner? You're a goner. Okay. Then we've got this one, which is attacking this way of 4. We've got a thing of 3, so we get rid of you. And attacking this way of 4, we lay you down. I don't know. I don't think we can use you, because we got you as we got the bravery. I don't think we can then say, right, now we've got that, let's deal with this. So I think that's it. This one, we can't say this is, well, no, we can say this is 3 anyway, right? So that gets us one of these, which doesn't help us. Okay, so we've defended all of these. Let's go through what that means. Hold on. I'm so screwed. Right. After all attacks go, they gain loyalty equal to the round's determination. That is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 1 short on just loyalty. Okay. Then we discontent to any we didn't take. That's none. But how do we do the castle defense discontent? What happens when we don't defend a castle or attack a castle? Okay, so turnover 1, so round end, we've done the castle defense. Turn over round card and plunder tile, gain 1 discontent for all undefeated castles to the right of your tent. So we gain 1 discontent. However, we've got 1 joy, so we deal with that. Okay. So that's that done. We are short well and truly on influence and stuff. Okay, how do we do the end of game? End of game. Game ends after 5 rounds. Players should to use the left sheet to calculate their final scores. Scoring example. Okay, so we do 18 here. We do 15 for loyalty, so we got there for that. Influence is only 12, and then might is 16. Okay. Then we have path cards, constructed wall. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that right? 3, 6, 9. Oh yeah, maybe these don't all have them on. 3, 6, 9, 12. So I'm guessing we get 12 points. I'm guessing gates don't count as that, so that's 2 points. Just going to write that there. Completed chapel levels, we got 1. So we get 1 point for that. Final bravery, we are at 16. No, we're at 18, which is 2 victory points. Foreman, completed quarry, forest, farms, and training grounds. We get 0 for that. We've done none of those. Excavator, constructed moat, we get 3 for that because we've got a level 6 moat. So that's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 18 plus 12 is 30. Plus 15 is 45. Plus 16 is 55. 61. Plus 8 is 69. Ugh. So we don't get the amazing victory, but we don't win at all, to be honest with you, because the gain 15 loyalty and 15 influence. We are short on the loyalty. So we got two choices, and I'd love you guys to decide. We either do chapter 2 without the bonus reward, or we come back and we do this again. My gut feeling is we should head down chapter 2. It's just, it's the nature of the war. We didn't quite get what we needed to do here, but who knows, next time we might be better, right? Might be better prepared. We might also be worsely prepared. But there you go, this was the Anarchy. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure I got some bits and pieces wrong, so let me know in the comments if you spot them, and I'll put pins and subtitles so everyone can see those. I think this is a fantastic game. It's just I'm not very good at it, but there's a lot going on. I didn't expect this to take 2 hours or so, but thank you so much. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow us on Xbox, on X, on TikTok, and all of those things. The links are in the description below. And if you want to support the channel, go and check out Patreon, where we have loads of early access content, loads of behind the scenes stuff. As I say, there's free videos of me just learning this game and a load of other bits and pieces. So loads of blogs, etc. Thank you so much. I'll see you again soon.